is going to work.
I like the USPS. And actually, this is my favorite skin right here. The Overgrowth.
Really?
I love this.
Old school.
Very old school. It's like the second case, I think.
Yep. Early on.
Get some trivia going. Well, great round here for Astralis to kick things off. This could be a marathon, so we got to take it slow. We don't know how close this will be. It's like, listen, NAVI, sometimes they don't play optimal CS, especially early on in the game, but they're still a very, very strong and scary team, and sometimes it's hard to call against with the way that they gamble and go off reads. And there's so much history between these two teams, and every time there's history between two teams, it goes beyond strategy a bit. It comes down to the reads more than anything else. You cannot just do optimal stuff and expect it to work. And that's where I think NAVI can catch Astralis off guard, you know, can pull off those victories. So this will be a huge test for Astralis. A very, very fun and interesting match. We can expect so many highlights to come out of this, and we're just hoping for, you know, Simple to really light it up just no matter what happens.
I can imagine Bit hyping himself up for this rematch, walking into the pistol, and getting wrecked by the double nade. We'll see if that hurts him in the long run. He's got the Deagle, no armor. Everybody else around him, of course, at least some Kevlar on this one. But he does have the hand cannon. Navi, 3 players over at the A site. Astralis gonna milk this one, huh? Can't really hold it against them. They know what firepower lies ahead.
I've cleared out all the close angles here in the hallways. No one on the CT side in here, which is just such a powerful spot to be in. Always a big risk, of course, to take this kind of control with rifles. And the CTs, they jostle back and forth. Can't really make up their mind. Lurk smoke comes out of the halls from Zipix, and it looks like they're going to press on lane. Pit is wide open.
Easy first pickup. Still got a player hiding inside of the site, though. That's Electronic. He's just good for the one. SMG's burned through the players inside of the site. Looking like a save call already. Simple. He's actually going to stick around with this scout. Glaive barely left alive. Maybe because Bit's got this position in the apartments. Maybe he can walk forward and take a player down, but I believe Glaive's keeping an eye on this. He's close to taking a look. Magis confirmed on site. There's also the MAC-10 player inside of the bomb site. I believe holding, yeah, versus balcony. So CT's just going to look to lock Astralis into the bomb. 2 players died to the bomb explosion last round for Astralis.
Flash gives him a way out. 1 player in the hall still peeking. Simple hitting the head a little bit, and Zipix will make sure he doesn't get damaged while playing back pit. That is the round over and done with. Astralis, they maintain a surplus with 3. Simple will take the scout into the next round, so he can try to threaten them again with some damage, maybe a kill or 2 if possible. And got Device with the fully slicked back hair. He was going for the S attack for the past couple days.
Yep, he's changing it up.
All right, so of course, you know, this could, it's going to be about very fine margins. Again, as we talked about in the last time they played, 88 out of 90 rounds, was it?
88 out of 90.
Yeah, like
16-14, 16-12, and 16-14 to
right.
close.
So, yeah, every little bit will matter. Every little bit, indeed.
Frag grenades on the money. But so is Simple. Scout shot to drop Device. Second chance at that one. Can't go too far back with fire just behind him. Don't do it, chicken. Magisk looking to lock him in over top of the wall, but Simple will retreat here. 5v4 for the favor of Navi, despite all of the damage Astralis have done. I mean, everybody at this B site weakened. But if we saw that meticulous effort from Astralis last round, well, we'll certainly get it again. Perfecto, he could be dead. 3 health is what keeps him standing for now.
No decision on the bomb. Astralis pressing up towards bracket control. Simple leaning towards B a little bit. A bit as well. He's got eyes on Arch, but it feels like it's going to end the same way we saw last round end for the meantime. Playing it calm for the moment, and with no one at bracket, you can assume it's just going to be about if they run into the stack or not. And it looks like Navi are reading this one incorrectly, which leaves poor Electronic all alone, home alone in the pit, Macaulay Culkin style.
He's still back there, just hanging out. Home invasion well underway. Zip's gonna continue to shoot as he tries to swing out wide. Not gonna happen here. So Navi probably gonna do what they did last round, look to lock a couple bodies in with the bomb.
Yeah, they don't even have health. I think Boomich stays, well, they keep an SMG in the round because they can use that for one of their B players. So a couple things we're going to look for next round are the way that the Navi are playing at Banana and how Astralis are going to respond to it. We know that they, beyond the half wall mark, like to stand there for long periods of time, fight there. One way that Boomich was winning over Furia and their aggressive style towards B was just finding the right time to peek from CT spawn into them flying in for the execute. So as soon as he's a flash, he would turn the corner or he'd fight them for some sandbags. Anywhere to get in the middle of an exec. Okay, well, that's a nice find for Bit.
Sure.
Everyone low here from Navi, but only one death ultimately. A great shot to start things out. And that's all they'll get. So coming forward, did we have the UMP get dropped?
The UMP?
Bit must have gone and upgraded.
No,
I guess
it's
he
still
went into hallways and got the...
Getting chucked around, still on the ground here.
Oh, okay.
Perfecto's gonna take it.
Okay, so Perfecto will take it, and Bit is headed over towards B. 3B setup. What is going to be the establishing round setup for Astralis is the question.
Of course, the ump, not the only thing kept. We still have the scout for simple, so he's got $4.5 grand in the bank. Looking to play with that lesser rifle.
Astralis take over halls really fast, and they don't see a single target here. Dupree looking to catch a timing on the rotation, and Boomich finds a nice timing on Magisk.
Yeah.
That is an awesome opening kill, unanswered.
Frag grenade dropped him to 40, headshot just as he looks to fall out from logs. Sure enough, Navi, man advantage. Got Dupree exploring out middle. Lost a quarter of his health there to the incendiary. And who is this on lane? Electronic just sitting back, tucked on sight. Bit on Arch. It's where we've seen him. Always looking to just lock into his position, get multiple kills on spray downs, whether he's on Arch side, short, pit, moto. My early reviews of Bit is that he does have cement in his shoes. Likes to lock into his position and go for the multi-kills. It's not being thrown away on flanks or anything of the like. 30 seconds here for Astralis. Smoke start to go over top. Bit looking to focus inwards. It's going to be out from balcony though. Electronic, he's on his own. We had a player drop from the server, unfortunately, and it does weaken this A site for the CTs. Electronic only able to get that one kill. Pit completely clear for the taking. 7 seconds left, and Zipnik's able to get that bomb plant on the other side of default. Oh, that's a bit unfortunate.
That was simple, right? He was on B, or was he here on the A site?
I thought it was the pit player.
Damn, that sucks. Don't know what happened there, but of course, well into the round. That's really unfortunate. And that will be the end of that. The site taken. The last two players will have to save. And yeah, I don't know. That's tough, man.
Yeah, I see it. Yep, scout right here in pit. I found it.
Oh, okay. Well,
so that was simple. Scout and pit.
On the bright side, you know, a scout in the pit, but on the dark side, it's simple with a scout. He probably could have just won the round. Who knows?
Yeah, it gets collateral as they come out from balcony. Ah, that's a bit unfortunate. But Astralis, 4th round nonetheless.
Yeah, hopefully we'll solve that soon. Don't exactly know. Maybe just an internet issue. Haven't had that happen to simple from what we've seen. But it looks like he's still online, which is good. Chewing on some almonds.
Cheers.
Cheers in the snaps. It's the #1 Christmas drink here in Denmark. Didn't you watch the content?
I did, because water is boring.
Because water is boring. Episode 1. And, yeah. And Dupree was burning the candle. He's very Danish.
Very Danish.
So Danish.
We asked him to be careful with the candle behind him, make sure he doesn't hurt himself. He's
nasty.
And that's why I have shock stickers on both.
That was the craziest one. Cold Zera got that jumping out 4K.
They have the man advantage, but they are met by the smoke.
Man, they've waited so long for that smoke too. That's annoying for the CT side.
Yeah, it is. Dupree, he's going to take to the top of the back box. Incendiary should flush one out into the open. Device killed by Perfecto. Dupree's gonna answer. He's down to 20 health. It's all on Glaive now, and he gets sidelined by Electronic. NAVI right onto the scoreboard as they bounce back from the tech pause with their first round win.
Well, that's nice. And this is a round where Simple has an op now instead of a scout, and it's right after he gets back, so that's good. That'll untilt you maybe to bring you back into the game. Simple. Oh, he doesn't even see Zipex running up first because of the flash that pops. He unpeaks, and the trades come through. Really well done here for NAVI to at least pick up a first round in this game. Far from over. Again, it's going to get scrappy. It's going to be exciting, and it will not be one-sided. I would assume there's no way that this is just going to be a straight one-sided beatdown.
That nade would have been on the money, as the kids say, but chipped away at the corner there. So we get Simple still posted up on the angle. He's starting to peek a little bit further here. Lots of players coming at him. Oh, and he doesn't react to Glaive fast enough. Good headshot from the IGL of Astralis.
Surely Dupree.
Electronic just welcomed Dupree to peek, but he didn't.
I guess he didn't make noise going up, so he didn't know he was exactly there. That's crazy. They got so close to it. Player peels back into the site. We got Perfecto under porch, and he might have to be forced to take damage. Yeah, he...
Oh, but Electronic perfectly timed peek coming at them from arch side. Perfecto's going to get weakened even further, and Electronic, he's going to get a second kill as he peeks back out from Cubby. There's a lot of pressure on his teammate, Perfecto. Oh, that's so good. He's so low, and he bounces the nade off of the ground, goes back for second servings. He's burned into the back of the box, 2 health left. And Bit, now here to support. The CTs have slipped a second player inside of the site to try and keep Perfecto alive as they lock Astralis off of this A site. Molotov over onto the feet of Zipex. That costs him.
Damn, that's disgusting. They're just got such ferocious riflers. Like the way that Electronic could just peek and then peek again. Instant first bullet, both targets. That is the form that NAVI are in at the moment. That's how they were able to upset Astralis in the first place. I mean, upset, I don't even know. Like, it's hard to say. This is a tournament where we kind of decide who is the better team at this point, right? The culmination of the year, and for these teams to all be in the same bracket together in double elimination, this will prove a lot for sure. So this is a round where Electronic, he needs to be traded, right? They come up to get arch control, and then I don't know if they have any smokes left. You can see one smoke coming out into CT spawn, but that left him open to duel, and maybe they didn't even have a molly left either. But that should have been a round they get for free. They had Perfecto fall back to the site, Electronic show face, no trades come in. But again, it's the ferocity of these riflers.
Props to Perfecto.
Yeah, he was
falling
low.
back step by step. Needed that headshot. The grenade could have helped had he not done the job himself with that headshot. But
I swear to God, Sonic is on Glaive's computer. That's where Glaive was sitting last time.
Do we have confirmation that I haven't seen Glaive yet? I'm just saying. Peer for device. Off of the pause. Astralis coming in with a game plan.
Look at the timing on it. He's gonna launch that or no? He falls back.
Hangs on to it.
Yeah, device. He's gonna worm his way up mid slowly. But they seem to get suspicious that there's no other noise. No banana control. The CTs will start to make their way over towards the A site, overstacking it completely. Boomich left alone back in B. Interesting. And it seems like the read is all theirs for Astralis. Who's that bomb even going to? We got maybe Dupree to come back and grab it.
Just boom it to the B site. This would be the play to make. He just threw out his last piece of utility as well. Should burn down to the 45-second mark. See if Dupree can puff his chest a bit, keep these counter-terrorists on the opposite side of the map as Zip and Glaive go through the smoke with the support of Device. He sees it on the coffin. Boomich, good double kill. And he dives back down into the cover. Had he died to that op shot of Device, then B is so clean for the taking. Simple gonna get the better of Device, scopes back in, doubles down onto Magisk, and now it is only Dupree.
Great round from Big Boom. He gets hit by Device, through the coffins, but the two pistolers that came through, the execution was right, but the aim wasn't there. The two pistols that came through could not do the initial damage. They couldn't find that extra headshot here, and this is after Boomich gets tagged, and he tries to come through and find some more damage. I think it was Device who hit him. It looked like he got dinked after the fact, but yeah, maybe I'm mistaken. Either way, easy lines for Simple after the fact, and then we move on. So they don't get penalized for over-rotating versus the pistols, but we do find Astralis picking the correct site, which is kind of nice. Game couldn't be closer. 4-3. And, oh, okay. Well, that might change the story a bit. Oh, the fiery hot barrels of Dupree, Magisk, and Electronic all getting their first bullet headshots off peaks down mid. And the aggression is not stopping. Electronic is going to keep it coming. Now pushing through the back of halls. And there's only 3 Ts left.
And barely anything here for Magisk. Fire spreads to his feet. Glaive commits to the wall. There's a counter-terrorist tucked behind the wood. Perfecto! Perfect timing for the 2K down Banana. Navi, they tie things up at 4.
Nobody does that to Astralis, you know. That's
a 3v5.
That's a pretty incredible round here. These are the first 2 kills that come out. Dupree from the bottom mid and Magisk to the top of B. And then Electronic answers back. And again, unfettered aggression. Coming through into the window room, taking Zipix out and alt, pushing through at the flank. Perfect.
Astralis limping into this one with some armored Tech 9s. See if they start to get a bit more ferocious. It's a quick jump and skip alongside Arch. Bit gonna lay down the incendiary. Tease. Ooh, they kind of scatter off of the back of that. They could very much double around onto short side. That would leave them between 2 CTs in the form of Simple and the Pitman. Second shot from Simple. He gets a third through the side of that smoke. His op just smoking Astralis for the moment. And Dupree's going to double back towards mid to find himself a second headshot. Falls out of the apartments and grabs the AK. That's something to walk away with, but there's a minute on the clock and bomb dropped in the center of that A site.
They knew they were going to lose the round. They just wish they lost with more dignity. Dupree walking through on the big flank. Maybe he can manufacture a kill, if that. Looking to beat a timing here as he was just spotted at the top of mid. And turning it into a walk. This is when the timers start to go off on the CT's head. You see Electronic turn to the other direction. Perfecto turn around as well. This stuff is ingrained in us. Exactly when the possibility of these flanks are coming through, and there it is. He's being held perfectly. Dupree can't find that kill. Navi are on fire. That is to tell us that the first 4 rounds went the way of Astralis, but the 5 answered back immediately after Simple got back in the game. And this is not a player you want to let deathmatch versus you
He knows.
on rounds like this.
He knows how nice that third shot was. Op so rapidly firing. Makes that thing look automatic. No counterpart in terms of snipers for him to face here in the 10th round. Like you said, Navi on fire. The moment they win 1 round, it's 5. Astralis back with a buy. Leave bomb and spawn. Work out towards apartments first and foremost. They haven't had any real challenges in terms of getting the apartments control. We haven't seen Navi with people peeking down from Balk. More often than not, relying on this crossfire. Perfecto tends to be chilling on the porch.
Dupree constantly trying to punish this walk out at mid. Perfecto's been playing underneath the balcony a bit.
Yep.
He's at Arch this time. They keep swapping spots. Perfecto, he'll get iced out of his position. Identified and eliminated, and here is Bit to try to make up for
it's
it.
Electronic.
Oh my god, the amazing amount of trades that are going on right now. Everything at mid. 2-on-2 already, and Bit catches one in the sky.
That's the big one. Device. He's going to try and sneak this onto Boomich. A little bit of damage takes him to 47.
No bomb.
Nope.
He has to go back. See, this is the thing. They're not going to assume he would leave an empty site, but they also will find out in due time that he has to go back and recollect the bomb. Because something's not right. No plant will come in. Look, Boomich actually pushes through the CT smoke to get this information back. This should be the round done, right? Device, either he goes back to B and Boomich is up at the half wall.
Let's see it.
Yeah,
catch. Oh, but a missed shot.
Yeah.
That's still a second chance for Device. He's going to try and charge this one over. We've got the player up in the apartment, so this is definitely conceding the bomb site itself. Unless he comes back with a back turn, and sure enough, it's Bit's turn to close a round.
Yeah.
Big recovery from Bit. He was smoked off over on that arch side. We saw Electronic get aggressive in the position of Perfecto. These 2 kills to take them aback from middle. But then Bit also shuts down Zipfix as he comes out from this fight. That's what closes the A site, or else Device could have far more easily grabbed that bomb and joined him for the plant. Doesn't happen that way. And Navi, well, they'll grab themselves a 6.
He just had the bomb he was on to plant in B, but man, that round fell apart so fast. It was like a Jenga tower. Everything. It was just this crazy domino effect of kills that came through after the first one.
Put an end to Navi.
Glaive absolutely needed something. They weren't going to give that one up for free.
25 seconds to spare. That kill leaves Navi split down the middle. Arch compromised. We've seen them just charge out apartments into the A site when they kind of burn down the clock. And if they do that, they're going to run right into Electronic. He is 12-5, and he has been delivering. Fire at his feet and Simple inside of the site. Gets one off of the balcony, takes damage, and dies at the hands of Device. Astralis working their way through an A setup yet again. Bit and Perfecto for the retake. Already out from Arch. They're starting to stay close, even though they may need to save. Maybe throw a player over this.
Yeah, imagine if they died here, that would be such a mistake. They need to take those guns and leave. And yeah, 2v3 on the A site. It's just so unlikely. They could pull that off. Maybe no moto smoke later into the round. Some damage they know about, but not with that 2-for-1 entry out of Halls. Glaive with an important kill on the B side as well to make this even less likely, and to maybe even pull a rotate or cause some distraction for the A side players. Everyone stays alive here from Astralis on a surplus. Here's the first kill, and this is what I'm surprised about, because there's no way that arch smoke lands there from Astralis without them lining it up. So I'm thinking they're actually throwing a bad arch smoke and not knowing it.
What? That's how Simple died?
That's crazy. Some of the trades with these pistols and stuff that are coming through from Astralis are nuts. And the aim is there for both these teams. It feels like everyone's in top form. What? He actually switched out of the... Oh my god. Did he have an AWP or an AK? Did he have no bullets?
Just wanted to break him, man.
Yeah. Well, he did it. Right over his leg.
Boomich onto the sandbags. Goes a bit deeper. Looking for the information. Takes a bit of damage. Dishes out a bit of damage. And then falls away from the early engagement. More utility comes out, but that's to no avail.
I feel like that round where they rush into B, they just run it down, revitalizes their T side a little bit. They can go back to what they would normally do, but they seem like they were taking out a bit of frustration with that one rush. That would have been a round where Navi could have ran away with the half for sure. Definitely a save was to happen after that. Now he's got the front side smoke here from Device. I think they know they can pull this rotate so easily from Navi. They're just trying to see if they can. And Device, one of these rounds where he sneaks into the corner. They know eventually he's going to do this. But whether or not they go and clear him is the other question. Arch side may be a touch weaker in this position. They could come through the B split. That would be something different.
Looks like they're thinking about it. It's going to be a lot of pressure on Bit this round. He's trying to get back into the arch just before. And sure enough, he's going to make it.
Oh man, they walk through. This is really bad for Bit.
Let's see. Oh, he finds nothing. Glaive, instant headshot. Now it's going to be on the two hidden CTs. Simple, now known to the terrorists, and, well, he's fighting tooth and nail. Electronic off of the FAMAS with one kill. Glaive getting the better of him, and it's Glaive's two headshots that really peel Navi off the A site. First into Bit, and secondly, Electronic, who had a player above him, knowing Astralis wanted to sink into this A site, as they have been able to do in the final 10 seconds in more than one round now. They take the chance for the retake. Maybe if Boomich can get a kill quickly, there is still time, but he eats that flashbang. Perfecto, he is going to get the kill versus Device. Glaive, he is very much pinned into the graveyard stairs. He pops up, his head now tucked back down, and Magisk from Pit saves the day with the double. double. Astralis in the lead, 7-6, and this T side just keeps giving. In terms of round wins, that's 3 in a row for Astralis.
I don't know if Bit had like a loose shift key here, but I feel like they did this on purpose. So they went to look for whoever they heard walking through Arch, and because they took a risk and walked through the smoke, that's where things got really scary for Bit. If he had any warning whatsoever, a flash to pop, then I'd give him the edge on at least 1 kill, but not in that position. So, like, if someone was opting there on Arch, they walk through that smoke, they're going to get punished. But for whatever reason, they had to tell. I can only think it was a footstep. So that could have been a super big read round. And this gives the lead to Astralis, and also puts, where's the money here for NAVI?
Not the best.
Not the best.
Perfecto did have over 6K, so he drops the op over to Simple.
Interesting.
But it looks like nobody else is buying.
Yeah, I mean, they could, okay, this might be just a hero hard for it, but the second that came for free, AK in hand, they gave him some time to get it all set up, get used to it, and then turned it into a 3rd kill, but the glaive ants are back. The Tyrannosaurus Rex coming over top of the hay bales, into the pit, under the balcony, and then the 1v1 from Device. A very scary spot where Boomich wasn't known. Got him down low. One more USP bullet there, maybe he's dead.
We're just gonna walk into the challenge. Look at this Bit.
He took
back giving over.
Risk there. Did the why was Arch smoked when he peeked to that side?
I'm not quite sure.
Miscommunication.
Well, they're gonna try to challenge into B site. Incendiary there for Perfecto gets instantly extinguished. That's the bomb.
Oh my god.
The bomb on tree. Oh, this is awkward.
Yeah, this is not on purpose.
But if Device can kill Simple, then things are opened up. Instead, it's offered over. Simple 13 and 7 off of the back of it. Astralis gonna be scrambled here on the B hit, and Simple 3 headshots already for him. Zipnik's gonna fall in the end. Navi, they keep it within 1. A single CT round to close out the defensive side, and now they take to the offense.
What a nice.
Now Navi grouping up. If they play fully committed to one another, they should just be able to overwhelm. We got Zipik's back sight. They do push through. That's Glaive on the solo expedition. Device.
Oh, that's scary because there's still a quad guy.
Yeah, there is. Zipix, he's working around with the skinny pillar. But he can't quite manage the deagle shots.
Yikes.
Simple puts him to rest, and Bit gets that bomb in, leaving Astralis to save 2 players with that Kevlar Desert Eagle setup. So they had what was the start of a B hold. Glaive goes down empty-handed. Device, he gets one just through that side of the smoke. Kind of prime Zipix to maybe go big. But instead he goes down. And Navi, well, they've gone ahead and found themselves a lead here. 9-8 to the T side of Inferno.
Oh, and it's enormous to be able to keep the MAC-10 forward, plus the guns you don't have to upgrade. So what we're looking at is, you know, a big farm. Getting the 3 kills plus the site. It's better, honestly, than just getting one, getting the site. Just getting these players out of the next round as well to make sure Navi stay at a surplus. 9-8, let's see what happens. We're gonna ring the bell? No? It's okay. I wasn't looking forward to it or anything. Nice opener here from Simple. Bit of disappointment. Nothing to be too upset about this early on. And Majisk. Nade only kit. I mean, kit of nades, I should say. Warning shot down mid. Dupree knows he's got him kind of trapped inside the halls, but can you really trap Electronic this game? He has been a very exciting player to watch. Perfecto eats a nade in response, and Boomich, he's just teeming with confidence now. He's gonna come flying around that half wall, bouncing around like he's on springs. Magisk is out, and it looks like they might be on for that exact same B hit once again.
Well, that's not half bad. Dupree's gonna find one down middle. They don't see him. They don't see him.
So goddamn well. They still don't see him. but he has to reload, so he'll fall back. They don't even clear it then. They had no idea he was up on the fountain.
Zippix, you sly dog. Now Dupree's got a fading smoke grenade. He sees Simple, who just dropped down into orange, but that follow-up smoke is big. Zippix, oh my
Dupree,
god,
he gets the kill.
survived so long. Dupree, he's come in with another Deagle headshot.
Perfecto's alone.
Zippix, a man of mystery, disappears into the back of the bomb site. Perfecto, 1v2, 30 seconds, and now the Banana Man gets him. Astralis, you have no business winning that round.
Oh my god. Can we talk about this? He's playing up on top of the fountain. This spot can be so OP. It's hilarious that they don't notice that he's there. But he draws attention for both, I think, Device to get a 1-deke as well as Dupree after they try to chase him, and then he peeks out again. What is that Randy shot? Like he's playing Quake, falls back into Ruins, and ruins the hopes of Navi. That's going to be a tilting round to lose. This just completely sweeps the confidence, brings it back into the other team's arms, and
wow.
Yeah, Navi will try to force up in response, and Astralis will keep the pressure on thick here. Push down mid, Dupree opening on Perfecto, and there are guns in this round. They're treating it like there's not. They clear out Banana, they can rotate out if they want to.
Yeah, they dodge back. Easy 5v4 and
Fury level rotation from Dupree.
I still can't believe Zippix gets a kill off of the fountain.
Do you ever play there?
Yeah, but it never does that.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like no one ever sees it. It feels like people can see you.
Just stay.
I was shocked. I can't believe even the second guy, he didn't know. The third guy who came in didn't even pre-aim it. They had no idea. He had stayed up there. We would have had to give him a graffiti for that. I love how Dupree's now the B player since he cleared down mid and rotated up through Banana.
This is my life now. Boosts a man up.
All right, so this is actually one of the, like, I don't know. It's not like, it's just one of Astralis' favorite ways to play this, playing up top second oranges. It can get mollied, of course. Mollies that land right on the middle of second oranges, molly first and second at the same time, which is key. But this angle right here works so well on the players crossing out.
Flash to distract. Oh, Simple. He's going through that.
Oh, that's the key moment, though.
He's got Zippix on the reload. That's going to be a pinned in 1v1. Dupree, he comes in with the double kill off of the boxes. 7 seconds. Simple puts the barrel to the back of the head, but there's just no time. No time to recover bomb. No time to clear the site. No time for Navi to get double digits. Astralis with 4 players up leave Electronic and Simple to keep their guns. A bottomed out bank account, but Dupree, this is so cool. Runs into middle, catches his kill on T-ramp, and then just escapes all the way to the B site. Becomes the anchor and gets another multi-kill.
See how good that angle is. I mean, they know he's up there, but it's just so strong to deal with. And Simple looks for a timing. His teammates can't trade in the site. If he gets construction, they can chill it for a second. With
Navi still unable to come in with a buy, so I believe we're looking at 12-9.
Yeah, with a real big option to get to 13, depending on where the money's at.
And that 12th round has Astralis' name stamped on it.
Oh, he was just gambling. He thought for sure he was going to be the wrap on lane eventually, and Zippix caught the timing. An incredibly important 1v1. Less important for Astralis, but denying this from Navi means they should have such an easy road here to 14. This is incredible. The spray down from Magis, the spray control is so nuts. And then he turns over to the third kill as well. Electronic, he almost battles back. He's been so crazy in this game.
Magis, he was 6 and 13 at the start of that round.
Wow.
1/3 of his kills in this map right there.
And he had that last round from Bike as well. The instant 1 bullet from the pit. So huge recovery from him in the second half. 3-round lead here on Inferno. Listen, train's anyone's game. They both need either of these maps. You know, like this is not a map pool where picks are guaranteed. A veto where picks are guaranteed. So they will be fighting tooth and nail for this. And again, investing slightly. Oh, I guess the loss bonus is in such a place where they can buy next, maybe. Oh, the double hit setup. This is what they're trying to set up for a Halls pop. Which is a bit scary here for Navi. but they don't look like they've got all the pieces in position. Bit,
Ooh, he gets
he
out.
sells something of a fake, but he gets shut down. They don't see anything else. The arch wrap comes in.
Yeah,
But
now
look at
it's
the 3B lean.
gonna fall on Device. He's that first anchor, that first line of defense for B. Confirms that they are trying to contest to the B site. Device slips into the construction. He's got 2 more teammates behind him just focused on Banana, but they just keep jumping step by step. He swaps to the 5-7 and makes it look easy. Simple, sure enough, finds the Deagle headshot, but that's not going to be nearly enough for Navi to find their 10th. Takes back Dupree a bit. A couple shots from the Deagle hit. He slips Magisk onto the kill feed. But 1 ticket damage from that incendiary and he's over. 10 seconds left on the clock.
Well,
13th round for Astralis.
Yeah, they found the loose string on the ball of yarn. It's starting to unravel here for Navi. There's a bit of ingenuity with the strats that they're approaching with, but of course they're doing it every round from the back foot. The last 3 rounds, they put together like a decent buy, but it's always been full of concessions. There's either been missing grenades, a couple of guns low, and Astralis have picked this time to use Dupree to suss out this information, either with a Halls push, something down mid. He's been very proactive. And Astralis are rarely letting the round come to them. They're going out and getting the information for themselves. It's working out well. Astralis on fire. It's always a good reminder to see what that streak is like, you know, despite how close a game may appear to be.
Sure. 5 CT rounds in a row now.
Okay. Well, the buy is here.
Glaive gonna take a test.
Jesus.
Perfecto. Oh, he's still burning. Down he goes. The Yuletide logs. Burning hot. And a 5v4 established. Bit just crosses over in the apartments. It's not only Dupree here, of course. We've got Device with the op setting up shop on short.
This is a bit specifically trying to bait him into coming backwards through the smoke, because this is his one way.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. Dupree falls back out into the balcony. This is the same similar setup, but just no Magisk inside of the pit. Device starts using that at utility. Zipnik's calling that they are compromised on arch side. Dupree, he's gone down into the pit where he delivers 2 kills. And now he gets up onto the bicycle trying to hold back Simple. Simple hunting Device. A 2 versus 5 here for Navi does not bode well, but it's not over. Dupree's still shoulder peeking. Simple, he gets the headshot. Electronics found himself one as well. Device, oh, he's low. And Electronic, he knows that there's a player inside of this site. 2v2, and Simple, he takes it into their hands. Let's see it, Magisk. He finds Electronic out into the open, runs down on Simple. He's trying to hide. 5 HP for Simple, and he gets back behind the pillar to pop the face of Magisk. Navi, 2v5.
The instant 1 bullet. Oh my god. This was a round where Dupree does everything from the pit. He tries to cover both of his teammates, and Electronic, once again from this position, spins on a swivel to take out the library player, both the rotators, in fact, and then comes through at the end to set Simple up perfectly. And for him to win this 1v1 versus Magisk. Magisk puts so many bullets through that box, gets Simple down to within 1 of dying. He doesn't even know it. And now, Navi's hopes are alive within this game. Finally, a close situation goes their way. That was 2v5, you said?
Yes.
Oh my god.
The fire spread.
We already get to this point and instantly.
Damn.
Oh no, the follow-up grenade. This could be deadly. They're a bit far back now, behind the half wall.
It also bounced off the roof.
Holy hell.
Challenge from Electronic. Oh my goodness, he gets the better of Magisk. Dupree right there to trade. Zipix. Oh, what? The gun doesn't even come around the corner, yet Simple curves the shot. Glaive, he's gonna put down that incendiary. And with 9 kills, he dies. Simple's found yet another. A mid-round moment where Navi finds somehow a way to get into control of the situation, and unless Device gets one through smoke, he's gonna walk away from this.
Yo. Oh my god. All right. Now it's where it's starting to become the Simple factor.
Game on.
Yeah. Now it's his game show.
He is 20. This is incredible. I just realized the scoreboard. Simple, 28 and 12. Electronic, 23 and 14. And then Mohan, the other 3 players have 9, 8, and 7 kills
They
apiece.
don't need anybody else. They say you guys are the supporting cast, right? You're extras on this show.
I mean, that round was a 2v5. I didn't realize this game was a 2v5.
Yeah, and it doesn't seem like that is just gonna stop them at all. I think they're putting all the onus in their hands in this match. And again, the magic of watching Navi, players like Simple and Electronic is that they're capable of doing this. They can squeeze water from stone and do it back to back to back, whatever it takes to close out the match. This is a reset of the situation here. Look at this peak from Simple. After so much damage is dealt, this pretty much should be round locked up, right? One kill, the extra damage, and Simple can barely see a thing. You can see Zipic's future, and it was looking bleak. And then Glaive comes through on the smoke, but he's laser sharp. Feeling good, feeling great. Been one hell of a bounce back. I'm just glad we have a match now. That 2v5 kept things alive. And this round as well started off so rough, and now we're within 2 in the half, and we don't have money left here. All we have is an op on Astralis. The round
Posts up early, and he welcomes the peak. Puts out the incendiary and the off chance Navi were rushing into him, and sure enough, Electronic gives him the opening kill. 5v4.
Trying to pull back out of this setup. We'll see. And they've got 4 players on the stack, and Glaive is pushing down B as well, so the CTs will not budge.
AK's been left on the ground, not looking to play control for it.
On it, unless they clear him out, like properly clear out Glaive.
And Boomich is alone. This is an untradeable position. If Glaive gets the kill, untradeable for the moment, and he goes one better, hitting Perfecto with a bit of damage. Now, if they sprint up to the B site, it's Zipix in position.
Yeah,
it's just the USP.
Yeah, so
quick, climb on the fountain.
Get in the fountain, yeah. They're coming over. Devices too. They've got a smoke CT, surely.
The Molly Zipix first. He's gonna burn.
Oh my god, they have to go wide for it now.
Wow, they give Device another angle.
The shot. Are you kidding me? He's already got 3 kills.
Simple. He's gonna try to chase this down. Gets Magisk further back. Simple in the 1v3. Device already has 3 to his name. Bomb is down. And now the pressure's on. That is Simple's 30th kill. But he has Device ahead. And Dupree, he's gotten his paws onto the M4. Simple, he just fades back into the dark corner. They have no utility to get him out of here. Simple's just welcoming them in, just locking it down. Let's see if he can hit those crisp headshots that we saw all replay package long. He's toying with it, gets Device first. Now it's Dupree and Astralis with a robbery.
They actually take that one, and it's going to come down to the last few seconds on the defuse, but Dupree, he definitely has it. And this is the op recovered as well. 3 frags for Simple.
No smoke on CT.
He has the most standard rotation ever from the A site. Okay, listen, Glaive dies here, right? After he gets a kill and a half, his team is set up fine. The reason that nobody has to rotate there is why we talk about what the importance is of bottom banana control. Everyone can rotate freely from CT over towards B and have open lines. They gotta know Device is gonna be there. They have to know he's gonna come. Surely. Zip gets in, gets even more information at first. They take too long to get that kill. They're shaken up. 14 rounds with 1 op.
Turns out he can do it. Turns out Navi let him take that one away from them. And that Desert Eagle investment Glaive made at the final second before leaving the buy zone, well, did that ever pay off? All right, Astralis. A round win, well earned.
They really had no nades at that point in the rounds. That is crazy stuff.
What they wouldn't have done for a smoke on CT spawn. Flashbangs start to head over to the B site. This is a commitment here from Navi. Zipix boosted on the wall, gets himself 2 kills. Glaive, he sprays. A little bit of further damage. Another moment where Navi don't have utility, but Simple, he's got headshots for you. It's Glaive put down We get that rotate over from Astralis. They've got full sets of utility for the retake. Double kit on the 3 players. Only Bit having a frag grenade here for Navi.
This is Device going to be clearing this angle. I don't
Let's
think...
see it.
Yeah, he's going to let this contact come in first.
Ooh, perfect Molotov on the money. Device peeks into it. Bit, he's going to get the headshot with the Galil. Now, oh, he's trying, but he just can't quite catch that second. And just with enough time to spare, Dupree sticks the defuse. That's a 15th round for Astralis.
They have no idea even that somebody's going to be over there in construction. And a very jovial Astralis realize they've got an easy route to taking out this first map now. They've done it with worse guns. They win this 3v3 retake. Their confidence is teeming. So we'll see what happens. I don't even know where the money for Navi lands at this point. We see a Galil being purchased. They've got the utility, but they don't have the op on Simple. I don't think he's necessarily going to be too pressed about it.
It's about where it was at the start of last round. Not everything they'd want. Still more than just pistols. Dupree, no respect. Comes up into the alt mid-peak. Oh, and he's still alive for a little longer. Bit finds him through the walls. 4v4 ensues.
Yeah, nowhere good to go.
A man on a mission with no extraction plan. Can Astralis close this 4v4, or does Inferno keep on giving? Feels like that solo op round from Device. That was the nail in the coffin.
You know...
Oh, and he's gonna get perfecto as he tries to jump across the bottom of middle.
The only interesting thing he did that round was he smoked a molly that's supposed to push him back, and he smoked it deep enough that he could stand in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. He just made it look so simple. Like...
Yeah, and then they fed him. He gobbled it all up.
He's
gonna get the better of Boomich. 4v2 here for Astralis to close things down. Device feels omnipresent. And he spots that. Bit, he's challenging into the A site on his own. This would be a moment for Bit to come alive. He does get the first headshot, but a quick trade back from Magisk. It's simple, but it's not easy. Incendiary at his feet. He runs in, gets the better of Magisk. Another AK headshot, 18 health. That's all he has. He'd need to get to 35 frags, more damage off of the back of that nade. Glaive is on his own. Simple peeks in, and Simple goes down. Astralis, they're going to close Inferno with a 16-11 score. The moment Device wins that solo op round, they string 3 together and close things out here on their map pick. Navi now